Have you ever noticed that despite being on the same line of latitude, Canada and the UK have completely different weather? Take Calgary for example, where for a good 3 to 4 months out of the year, you have extreme cold and a lot of snow. On the other hand, you have London where it just kind of rains, and that's about it. I mean, you'd be lucky to see snow in London, or unlucky if that's not really your thing, but nonetheless, these two countries are literally on the same line of latitude, so why is the weather so different? Well, this very question was keeping me awake at night every night for the last week or two. So I did some research and I found out that the answer is actually, yeah, it makes sense. So the United Kingdom has a maritime climate, which basically means the surrounding ocean and sea regulate the temperatures all throughout the year. But on the other hand, you have Canada, which, as big as it is, has more of a continental climate, meaning it experiences extreme temperature variations, since a lot of the major cities are really far from bodies of water. Unless you live in Vancouver, then you're probably fine. And very wet. Canada is also unfortunate enough to get most of its wind from the Arctic, which comes with, you guessed it, wind that feels like it's from the Arctic. But the UK though doesn't have this problem because most of its wind comes from the western side of the Atlantic Ocean, which keeps the weather more damp and mild. With all of that being said though, Canada does have warmer summers on average and more days of sunshine than the UK does. So is that a good trade-off?